All right, that was Jay the Bass to Coast. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. First, what do you think about Jay and his song?
I think I remember him from last time. I mean, this showing is better than last time, but it still didn't like all the way connect for me. You have to like make music, even though this is about your life, like you competing in this contest, but it just didn't all come together for me. Still, I think the beat was better this time, but still a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it. Unfortunately, that's your first no pass from Sean. So I got two judges. DJ Pain One. Pain One, what did you think about Jay and his song?
Yeah, I'm really torn because again, like his talent is up there. Um, he can rap, he can write harmonies, his melodies are solid. I listened in my system and I could barely understand his lyrics. Everything else was getting drowned out by the bass. And I'm listening in a monitoring setup. So something to work on. I can tell he put a lot into the track. I think maybe he was putting too much into the track and just didn't focus on the basics. Like the hook needs to really have a crazy impact. The verses need to build up to the hook. And it just felt like the dynamic was just a flat line where nothing went up, nothing went down. It was just straight all the way through the same energy. Which just kind of makes it not an exciting listen. But the talent is there. That's why I'm torn. I know his talent is far more solid than what the song represents. I'll give him a pass because he put in a lot of effort, but I'm curious to hear what Polo thinks.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Pain One. You got your first pass there from DJ Pain One. Got another tiebreaker, and they're leaving it all up to Polo. Polo, what do you think about Jay and his song?
Yeah, I mean, both judges made good points. I mean, as far the different concept, the concept was different from everybody else, but I feel like the execution of the concept wasn't met. You know what I mean? I think like what Payne said, I think he overthought it. He put a lot into it, and then a lot of that kind of like overshadowed his vocals. Like you can hear the crowd, you can hear the ambiance. Like a lot of the ambiance was loud, louder than his vocals, which kind of like that's where the mix got to be better at. But when I was able to catch his lyrics, didn't really move me. Like it just didn't. He didn't really say anything that hasn't been said before, or just again overall just didn't. It wasn't different. It wasn't anything that grabbed my attention. Coast to coast. I like that he's rapping about going through the showcase and trying to make it, but it just again when it came to the chorus, I didn't get it. He didn't make an impact like Payne said. I think that right there would hurt him a lot. It's like we put a lot of thought into everything around the lyrics and around the chorus, but then when it came to the chorus, it just fell flat, like Payne said. So based on that, I'm gonna have to say it's a no pass. I told you I gave away my my free passes earlier. Now you got to earn it. That's 50,000 on the line. And when it comes to performing, I like you said, I could have listening to a loudspeaker, I barely heard what he said. So I don't think that's gonna resonate good on the stage as well. So I'm gonna say no pass.
All right, thank you, Polo. Unfortunately, that is your second no pass there from Polo J. But you got a lot of valuable feedback from all three of our judges. So just make sure to check out the feedback email after the event to see what you can improve on. Hope to see you on another online event. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Andrew. Andrew Leon Forte. Give me 1 second while we bring him in. And there he goes. How's it going, Andrew?
Hey, how's it going? You hear me?
Good, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, I can hear you. Tell us where you're from.
So I'm from the Bronx, New York.
Okay, that's what's up. We got your song here, This City. Is that correct? Tell us a little bit about your song.
No. You and I, it should be. It should be You and I official lyric video. It's on my YouTube.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second. Let me see here.
I can send you the link.
Yeah, that's the song we got. Sorry about that.
Yeah, This City is a cover that I did. This is my original song.
Yeah, so that's the song we'll play. You and I. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's that about?
So it's gonna sound a little weird, but this is kind of like a love song to music for me and like my fans and supporters. A little bit about this song is I wrote it when I was in my house during the whole quarantine, like feeling really stuck, thinking about performing and doing music because that's what I wanted to do my entire life, and it came out as like a love song. Obviously it's called You and I, but the you is like my supporters and my music, because as long as I got that, I know that everything else, like I'll break through the walls, I'll break through the barriers because I got that. So yeah, That's what the song's about.
Awesome. Sounds good. Before we get into it, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
So my social media is Andrew Leon Forte, on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and it's Andrew Leon Forte, one word. And then my Instagram is the same thing with just Andrew _ Leon Forte. So, yeah.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. We're gonna get right into your video. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
And this is the correct video, right?
Yeah, it's the correct one.
Sweet.
It's like being left on the borderline. Try to figure out what's going on inside of my mind. It's like there's no way out of this headspace. Feels like there's a better place for me. I'm gonna stand up tall, look into the sky, never giving in without a fight. I'm risking it all, giving up my whole life, just so it can be you and I. Nobody's gonna tell me it ain't worth it. I know that my life, it will never be perfect. be with you tonight. I risk it all, everything in my life, 'cause I just wanted to be you and I. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody's getting all up in my head, saying that I lost my chance, I'll never get it again. But I can't let them win. I gotta keep fighting, going for the gold, yeah, 'cause I feel this fire in my soul. I can't let this go. I'm gonna stand up tall, look into the sky, never giving in without a fight. Oh no, I'm risking it all, giving up my old life, just so it can be you and I. Nobody's gonna tell me it ain't worth it. I know that my life will never be perfect, but I risk it all just to be with you tonight. I risk it all, everything in my life, 'cause I just wanted to be you and I. Oh, oh, oh. Everything's getting so complicated, and my dreams are all feeling like they're fading. I'm so lost, paralyzed, but I know with you by my side, everything will be alright. Nobody's gonna tell me it ain't worth it. I know that my life will never be perfect, but I risk it all just to be with you tonight. I risk it all, everything in my life, 'cause I just wanted to be you and I. Oh, you and I. You and I.
All right, that was Andrew Leon Forte with his song "You and I." Let's kick it off to the judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, he's a platinum producer, Pain One. What did you think about Andrew and his song? And Pain One might still be. Oh, there you go.
My bad. I just got a really disturbing text.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think he has a lot of potential as a songwriter. I like the dynamics. I think the pre-chorus built up really well to the chorus. I wasn't super in love with the chorus because it was just 4 measures of O's, which is fine if they had been bigger, but I kind of feel like the dynamic dropped when that section came around. Yeah, I think he has a lot of work to do, but I think, you know, this song feels big enough where it could fill the stage, so I'll give him a pass.
All right, there you have it. You got your first pass there from Pain One. Still got 2 judges left to go. Let's move on to our next judge. Is VP of A&R Motown Capital, Sean. What do you think about Andrew and his song?
I thought that his presentation was well. I thought the video was shot well. I didn't love the song at all. I thought it could be better lyrically, melodically. The structure was there, but those 2 other things need work. But I've heard a lot worse here, so I'm gonna give you a pass. I just think you need to come stronger for the next round. come with a new song. Maybe you get with a new co-writer to help you, flesh everything out. But yeah, I'm gonna give you a pass.
All right, there you go. You got your second pass there from Sean. Let's see if you can get the clean sweep with Polo. Polo, what do you think about Andrew and his song?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a pass. Just my thing is the good, like Sean said. I think the video was presented well. It was packaged well. I just think the writing could be a little bit better, but I wasn't mad at it. I like what he was doing. Just I want to see how it compete, in the setting. But yeah, for sure, you got to pass. I'll probably come with a different record for sure.
Awesome. There you go. Thank you, Polo. You got the clean sweep there, Andrew, from all three of our judges. The first artist to do that today. So congratulations. You'll also be moving on to the next round to compete for 50,000 in prizes. So make sure to stay tuned after the event to see all the details on that. We're gonna move on to our next artist on the lineup. She goes by Emma Quinones. Just give me 1 second while I bring her in. And Emma, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
So tell us where you're from.
Upstate New York.
Okay, that's what's up. We got your song here, Game, featuring Sabin and Lil Haley Joe. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's it about?
So I recorded, my dad just helps me record and stuff, and I worked really hard on this song. So and then my friend like came over to record with me, and then yeah, so but I try to work really hard on it, so yeah.
All right, cool. That's what's up. Before we get into it, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
My Instagram is Emma Quinones Music, EMMAQUINONES Music, and then it's Emma Quinones for like SoundCloud and Apple Music and Spotify, all that.
All right, cool. Sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
All right.
Ring, ring, the same old thing. Getting texts, I don't want, not interested. Don't call, ain't giving in. I got bands because of the work I did.
I know my game.
Builder, I lit the bricks. I move them out with the carts and double rigs. I built one house, made of Benjis. Got my plan to prove the roof is made of 10 of G's.
Call me every day. People I don't know. Asking for some of the dough. This is what I say. Where did you get this number? I don't just give it away. Don't care if you go under. Public's part of the game. I started off from 0 hours, struggling to make this working again. So for my game, I have to rehearse until I am 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? Go get your own. Go find your own. There ain't much else that you should know. Waiting for what? You need to go. Call my number, ain't gonna help. Text me now, it's not gonna help. Not gonna answer, but I will block anyone else who tries to stalk. Go get your own, man. What are you looking at? Go get your own, man. What are you looking at?
Ring, ring, the same old thing. Getting texts, I don't want, not interested. Don't call, ain't giving in. I got bands because of the work I did.
I know my game.
Builder, I lit the bricks. I move them out with the carts and double rigs. I built one house, made of Benjis. Got my plan to prove the roof is made of 10 of G's.
Hold up, this ain't easy. I make it look as though it is. Hustle like crazy, finessing up your game to biz. Someone is a drag. Pluto, I'ma kick him out. You know, whoever is ranked, they on blacklist. Staying there for good like the stones on my wrist. Recap the story, I told you enough. Don't have to call me and text me and stuff. I'm not throwing a bone anymore. I did my part and I know how to score. Ring, ring, the same old thing. Getting texts, I don't want, not interested. Don't call, ain't giving in. I got bands because of the work I did. I know my game. Builder, I laid the bricks. I move them out with the carts and double rigs. I built one house, made of Benjis. Got my plan to prove the roof is made of 10s of G's. 10s of G's, 10s of G's. If you got game, then got to play. If you got the game, yeah, you got to blame it. Yeah, play your game.
If my man was wearing this, I would be all over him.
All right, that was Emma Quinones for her song "Game." Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. First, VP of A&R Motown Capital, Sean. What do you think about Emma and her song?
I thought this one was solid. I thought the beat was good. I thought she sounded good to mix and master, but the song didn't hit it for me, so it's a no pass.
All right, there you have it. Unfortunately, that's your first no pass from Sean, but we still got 2 judges left to go. Let's kick it off to our next judge, A&R Director at Rock Nation, Polo. What do you think about Emma and her song?
Yeah, there's a lot of potential. For sure, you can hear it. But it's still a lot. It's still early. You can hear it in the delivery. I feel like that she needs to get a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more comfortable in the recording process. So it just sounds a little bit more effortless. You know what I'm saying? To me, she has potential, but you could tell these, not just her, but it was the other people on the record too as well. You could tell it's still kind of early. They feels like it was reading it off the paper. Again, there's potential there, just a little early. You just got to get more comfortable, more seasoned with, with everything in the writing, in the recording process. So I would say it's a no pass for now.
All right, there you have it. Unfortunately, that is your second no pass there from Polo. But before we move on to our next artist, let's get your feedback from Pain One. Pain One, what did you think about Emma and her song?
Well, my vote doesn't count at this point, but yeah, I was actually impressed by the hook that she came up with. I thought that was the best part of the song. And I like that the hook she wasn't trying to do anything crazy. And when she said she tried really hard, I could hear it. She put a lot into the verses and tried to rap faster. And I respect that. It's just not necessary. I think just really getting comfortable with delivering lyrics over a beat is what is going to help you improve. But the fact that this hook was such an improvement from the last one, I think is really encouraging, and she should be proud of that.
There you have it. Thank you, Pain One. Unfortunately, you won't be moving on to the next round, Emma, but you got a lot of valuable and positive feedback from all 3 of our judges there. So we hope to see you in another upcoming online event. We're going to move on to our next artist. They go by Rayaka, I believe. I hope I didn't mispronounce that. Just give me 1 second while we bring her in.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm good.
So, tell us where you're from.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Nice. That's what's up. So we got your song here, Me. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's that about?
So Me is basically a self-love song it's basically encouraging others to love themselves and not to look at anybody else but themselves, because that's the person you're supposed to look up to, yourself. You're supposed to encourage yourself. And basically, especially with the times that we're going on, self-love is something good to.
All right, sounds good. I hear you. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
So you can find me GX__ Rayaka on Instagram. And The link in my bio is to all my other social media platforms, but it's on other platforms as well as Apple Music, SoundCloud, and whatnot.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
I wake up in the morning, yeah, looking in the mirror, like what I see. 'Cause I'm funny, smart, so strong, kind, considerate, skinny, pretty, itty, bitty, looking pretty confident. 'Cause I'm me, 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 me. There's no one like me. I love being me, me, me. There's only one. Original, sensational, I'm one of a kind. I'm blessed from above, got so much love. That's just the way I shine. It's the God in me, that's why I am me. I love being me, can't you see? 'Cause I'm me, 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 me. There's no one like me. I love being me, me, me. There's only one. Love yourself, come on. Love yourself, come on. Love yourself, come on. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. 'Cause I'm me, 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 me. There's no one like me. I love being me, me, me. There's only one. Funny, smart, so strong. There's no one like me. Me and I love being so strong. Skinny, bitty. There's only one. Looking pretty. Me and me. Me and me.
All right, that was Royako with his song "Me." Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Pain One, what do you think about the song?
I liked it. It's the kind of song I could hear being licensed for like a shampoo commercial or something, which I'm not saying as a joke. Like those that might be a $40 check. I think she has good vision with regard to her songwriting. I think where the song falls short is the mix and the production, both the vocal production and the beat production. I just wish the musicality had matched the musicality of her vocal performance. I just felt like the vocals were doing a lot and the beat just wasn't matching. But I like the energy overall of the track, and I think she's a strong enough vocalist. Because you know, don't get me wrong, I heard some off notes, but that just led me to think that she did it all raw, like no tuning or anything. Which means live, she's probably a pretty good singer, so I'll give it a pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Pain One. You got your first pass there. Let's kick it off to our next judge. She's A&R director at Rock Nation. Polo, what do you think about Royaka and her song?
Yeah, I'm stuck in it. I agree with Payne. I feel like production wise, she kind of carried the production on it vocally. Um, Music, it was catchy. There was certain parts, as A&R, I felt like could have been stronger. But yeah, the fact that she carried the production to it, I'm gonna have to give her a pass for that, just because again, you could tell she was vocally strong. Even though she did miss a couple keys, but just she carried the record. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give her a pass, but just be mindful of that going forward, like better production. You know what I mean? Maybe work with a producer that can work around your vocals. You have strong vocals.
There you have it. Thank you, Polo. You got your second pass there from Polo. So you're moving on to the next round. But let's see if you got the clean sweep and get 3 passes from all 3 of our judges. Sean, what did you think about Rihanna and her song?
It really doesn't matter what I think at this point. I was gonna give her no pass. It feels early to me. The songwriting, structure wise, vocally wise, it was just early. I see your potential and I think you have a lot of it, but it was just early.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean, for your feedback. Didn't get the clean sweep, but you did get 2 passes from 3 of our judges, so you are moving on to the next round to compete for our grand prize. So congratulations. Make sure to check out all the details after the event. We're going to move on to our next artist on the lineup. They go by Little Brother. Just give me 1 second while we bring them in. And Little Brother, what's going on? How you doing? Can you turn on your camera and your mic for us?
All right. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now. What's going on? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. So where are you from?
Hayward, California, like the Bay Area.
Okay, nice. So we got your song here, The Dizzy, produced by Noel. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's that about?
Well, it's just basically like kind of like just ups and downs of life stuff. You know what I mean? Just every day, how things like twists and turns, good and bad days and stuff like that.
Okay. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media. Where can everyone find your music?
All platforms, Spotify, Instagram, YouTube. All of it's gonna be Little Brother Fresh.
All right, dope. Sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
My 666, my solar clips, my Tommy clips, my extended back, extra mag in a plastic bag, quick to grab and don't be mad to move it fast. Collect the math, too quick to add, and enough to pass that wrong turn in that body bag. Everybody's mad and I'm gonna let go, and another lost soul that's in the cold. That walking broke my throat, too hold, too choke, hard to breathe in all the smoke to watch explode. No spirits go, the graveyard show when the cameras roll. Take that clip, that one to the lip, that broken crucifix, that double pencil trip, the head to the twist, my head on a trip, and I only spit my left to work too quick with a couple magic tricks. Happy rabbit out that hectic, quick to disappear like that. The birds and the bees, these demon apple trees, cussing without the sneeze, no walking peace. That time that's lost to me. Why not things ought to be? It's got to me. It's never hot to me. It's got me hard to breathe. Get this halo off the knee, and get this hand that's hard to see. Stuck in a daydream chasing me. Listen to what it says to me. They're whispering all these things to me. This empty pages, empty cages, blank still on my face. How the fuck did I get in this place? Got this blank stare on my face, and how the fuck to get in this place? Got this blank stare on my face, and how the fuck to get in this place?
All right, that was Little Brother Fresh with his song "The Dizzy." Let's kick it off to our judges. See what they thought about this song. Up first, he's VP of A&R Motown Capital. Sean, what did you think about Little Brother and his song?
This one is just very, very early for me, so it's a no pass.
All right, there you have it. Unfortunately, that's your first no pass from Sean. Let's kick it off to our next judge. He's an A&R director at Rock Nation, Polo. What did you think of Little Brother and his song?
Yes, agree. Sounds early, lyrically, the writing, the recording, the delivery, still early. Things got to get more comfortable. No patch.
All right, unfortunately, that is your second no pass there from Polo. Before we move on, let's get your feedback from Pain One. Pain One, what do you think about Little Brother and his song?
Yeah, everything about this is early. I think the biggest giveaway for that is the quality. The quality is pretty bad, and we're in an era where a cell phone recording can be passable, and this was actually lower than that. So I think just focus on the basics and see your position as one that's actually freeing, where you have all the space and time in the world to experiment, improve, explore, and so forth, and you'll emerge from that a much stronger artist.
There you have it. Fortunately, that is 3 no passes from all 3 of our judges, Little Brother. But make sure check out the feedback email after the event to see what you can improve on. We're gonna move on to our next artist. They go by King Addis. Doesn't look like we have him here in the Zoom. So we're just going to get right into their song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Hey, yeah. Hey. This one for the OGs, we call them OGs. This one for the OGs, fuck the police. This one for the OGs, we call them OGs. This one for the OGs, fuck the police. This one for the OGs, we call them OGs. This one for the OGs, fuck the police. This one for the OGs, we call them OGs. This one for the OGs, fuck the police. Ow. Roll up some loud. If you need bottles, then pull up to the house. Walk into the crib, couple freaks on the couch. They ain't bringing in money, then them hoes getting out. Treat it like the stove, they be running in and out. Headed to the bank to get the pros out the house. Versace on my bill, now I don't give a fuck about it. She claiming she a freak, I'm about to see if she about it, bet 1,000. Women Gucci man, while I'm riding up to 7. A blade Icewood, you a Lord born to heaven. She did it so nasty, made me wanna go to Reverend. Boston like Jones in the Persian school hallway. Born like heaven, big proof we did this shit the hard way. No help from your boy, we ain't think he would, no way. She wanna move in, get a key, told her no way. Pistol on his hip, night the boy think he John Wayne. Ballers, we be on some twanky. Stupid fat woods of that stanky danky. Been wanna hit, she gon' let me. Player haters get found, stanky. It's all gravy, baby, we put that work in. Working 3 jobs and I'm still out here serving. God give you blessings, you still out here complaining. Took a couple L's, but I truly learned my lesson. Hold up, I just paid $2 for these narcos. If you give me 4 pills, then I'll let the sack go. You been on my job, so baby girl, let the sack go. You all in your feelings, but I'm only speaking facts though. The facts is, Detroit City next up. Yeah, we talk a lot of shit, but trust me, we can back it up. She know I'm a G, I didn't tell her, she just back it up. Fell a couple times, thank the Lord, cause I'm back up. Her ass so fat, wanna smack her like a backboard. Hit a couple times, I don't want it, now I'm backboard. Get pumpkin out the way, put some stamps in her passport. Stamped in the hood, that these niggas need a pass for. It's this one for the OGs, we call them OGs. This one for the OGs, fuck the police. This one for the OGs, we call them OGs. This one for the OGs, fuck the police. This one for the OGs, we call them OGs. This one for the OGs, fuck the police. This one for the OGs, we call them OGs. This one for the OGs, fuck the police.
All right, that was King Addis with his song. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, he is a platinum producer. Pain One, what did you think about King Addis and his song?
This is another one that feels early to me. I thought I liked the sample, but that was about it. So it's a no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Let's kick it off to our next judge. He's A&R Director, Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think about King Addis and his song?
Felt too nostalgic and early, which is weird, right? The production of it is nostalgic, but the writing of it was kind of like early, so no pass.
All right, there you have it. Unfortunately, that is your second no pass. Let's move on to our next judge to see if we get his feedback. Pain One, what did you think about King Addis and his song? Okay, looks like we may have lost Pain One.
No, you didn't. My window just got so minimized that I couldn't even find it. I don't know how the hell that happens. Look, man, I liked it. I would have passed it. Yeah. I just thought it was different. I thought it was interesting and fun. I think the Project Pat part at the end sounded terrible, but other than that, I thought it was dope. It was entertaining.
Yep. There you have it. Thank you, Pain One. Unfortunately, you did get 2 no passes from our 3 judges, so make sure to check out the feedback email after the event to see what you can improve on. We're going to move on to our next artist. They go by Dre Chill. Just give me 1 second while you bring them in. Still got one more artist after Dre left to go. And Dre, what's going on? How you doing? Can you turn on your camera and your mic for us?
Yo, what's the word, big homie?
Hey, how's it going, man? Where are you from?
And I'm from Chicago.
That's what's up. We got your song here, I'ma Be Great. Tell us a little bit about your song. What's that about?
Man, pretty much the everyday life in Chicago. Pretty much how even if this music don't hit for me, you know, I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be good. I got that hustle in me. Failure is not an option. Pretty much that trap motivation.
All right, sounds good. Before we get into your song, give us a quick shout out to your social media.
Man, I'm on every platform. Dre Chill. DRECHILL. Don't matter if you put it together or separate. It's only one.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna get right into your song. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
Bang. I've been out here grinding, I don't feel I got enough. Getting deep, 10 toes down, my pocket's slightly stuffed. Not the one to front on if you chasing clout, but try your luck. Either you with me or against me, motherfucker, time is up. Lot of friends, lot of one night stands come and go. Born to lose, but I'm built to win, that's what you got to know. Last year I took a L, this year I bounced back. I know I'ma be straight, haters won't like that. I just laugh at them, blow the gas at them, this shit 93. She with you, get her, she look good, plus she eyeing me. Look like she down to speak, she a freak, she know I'm a G. Have her lose the geek, get lost for a week, ain't gotta think, I promise. I'ma be great, I'ma be great, I'ma be great, I'ma be great, yeah. I spaz on these niggas, show my ass when I'm feeling. Check a sack, yeah I did it, you do the math, little nigga. I'ma be great, I'ma be great, I'ma be great, I'ma be great, yeah. I spaz on these niggas, show my ass when I'm feeling. Check a sack, yeah I did it, you do the math, little nigga. To you the top is the ceiling, to me the sky is the limit. Eyes wide, vision is clear as 4K. Opportunity don't knock, how come showing up at your place? Trine, look what you birthed, HP look what you done made me. There's no fear in my heart, fuck your 2 cents and expectations. You sink, swimmer turn 12 like your birthday on the way. Put the KD in the Dutch, post shots for niggas ain't make it. You care, don't cry, hold your head to the sky and just say a prayer for me, don't be scared. I told them hold up a little longer, we'll be straight, they forgot about Drake. Now I'm back home, I'm on, please stay the fuck out my face. I'm doing my thing, they tried to convince me that it was no way. Now I know you probably smiling down on me saying the same thing. I'ma be great, I'ma be great, I'ma be great, I'ma be great, yeah. I spaz on these niggas, show my ass when I'm feeling. Check a sack, yeah, I did it. You do the math, little nigga. I'ma be great. I'ma be great. I'ma be great. I'ma be great, yeah. I spaz on these niggas, show my ass when I'm feeling. Check a sack, yeah, I did it. You do the math, little nigga.
I'ma be great. 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 I'ma be great.
All right, that was Dre Chill with his song "I'ma Be Great." Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, he's VP of A&R Motown. Sean, what did you think about Dre Chill and his song? Coming right back to Sean, let's move on to our next judge, fan and producer, Pain One. What did you think about Dre Chill and his song?
I personally like everything but the hook. The hook just had a real 2000s kind of feel with the chop and screw thing. Like everyone was doing that, 15 plus years ago. So I can't really see that resonating with people these days. But he can rap, and he has some lines that made me, kind of want to run it back a little. So hopefully he doesn't do this song, but I think seeing him on stage would be a positive thing for the people in the crowd. So I'm gonna give it a pass.
There you have it. Thank you, Pain One. You got your first pass there from one of our judges. Let's move on to our next judge, Polo. Polo, what did you think about Dre Chill and his song?
Yeah, I agree with Penny. I think he brought good energy to the record. The only thing I don't like is the hook. Everything else, I like the production, I like his energy. I like, what he did in the verses. I mean, it could be a little tighter, but when it came to that chorus, I just felt like he just didn't really put too much effort into it. So I'm gonna give him a pass, but definitely do not perform this record next round. Come with something stronger.
There you go. There you have it. Got your second pass from Polo. See if you can get the clean sweep with Sean Barron. Sean, what do you think about Dre Chill and his song?
Yeah, he got like a young like T.I. type of thing to him. I like it, but I feel like the other judges are correct. This song wasn't strong. It sounded dated. The beat sounded dated. So, get with a new producer and just update your sound. But you got a lot of talent, so it's a pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Sean. Got the clean sweep from all three of our judges there, Dre. So you're going to be moving on to the next round to compete for our grand prize. So make sure to check out the details after the event. And we're going to move on to our last artist on today's lineup. They go by DJ I Know. Just give me 1 second while we bring them in. And DJ I Know, what's going on? How you doing? Can you turn your camera and your mic for us? All right, looks like we're having trouble getting.
Yep.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, what's going on?
Sorry, I was like new to Zoom. But I'm just chilling, man. I was like, today's my only day off. I was like, so I'm just glad to be here. I was like, appreciate the attention. Everybody's song that I've heard, I was like, it's really awesome. So just keep the positivity going.
All right, sounds good. So we got your. So it looks like you submitted a freestyle, the Venus remix, right? Tell us a little bit about that. What's that about?
Yeah, that was just that was a video shot like 6 years ago when I was with my old group, and just a little freestyle video, and I mean, just me messing around, kind of in my mom's office. I mean, nothing big or anything like that.
Okay.
Just a one take. That's all.
Cool, sounds good. So we're just gonna get right into your song. Just give before well, 1 second before we move on to your song. Give us a quick shout out to your social media.
Yeah, I was like, you can on my Instagram, lowercase Kenny, Kenney, Gunner, Gunner, all together.
All right, awesome, sounds good. We're gonna get right into it. Just give me 1 second while we load it up.
All right, appreciate it.
No problem.
HOD, DJ I know, Robert Fest, Indo, and Homage always though. The Kirk Eminem. No more sunshine, 2-ton mic, leaving you tongue-tied. I will admit, I have spied, because of false pride, looking for a bride. But now my mic and beats are by my side. In the past life, I have died. Whoever said I was a star, somebody lied. Now I strive, not to tie, but to try and ride in that high. And slide on out, that's not what I'm about. But aside, when someone implied, I had to reply, not to misguide, but say, take a look inside once in a while. And you'll be surprised, the shit you've gone through stretches longer than a mile. Believe that you're at the surface like the Nile, so smile. I know it's in your style, sorry. I read it in your file. No need for a trial. I'm just saying you're down to the earth like a tile. You want prescription drugs? Since the word, try to get it out of a vial. If you're hungry, fuck capitalism. They got food in the grocery store. Steal it from one or all the aisles. That's not hostile. If you're hungry, it's back in style. Fuck the person with a full stomach of food when they die. In the next life, they won't be fertile. Nothing like a turtle. You see them and say, oh my fucking god, and have to hurt them. That's a thermal verbal. I get it from smoking the purple. Then do it in reversal. No need for rehearsal. It's in my soul, so it's eternal. Call it life's great circle. Ain't it just a bitch, depending on how you want to dress it or address it. And I want y'all to get open like the ocean. You've been hoping, let's put it in motion. Your girl wants me on her skin like lotion. Take notion that it's only because I gave her a secret potion. If I didn't, there would be a lot of commotion. My ass would definitely not get a promotion for my devotion. And no, I will not show emotion unless you like that type of bullshit sales promotion. Something of mine has swollen because a stolen pack of Trojans. Even though in my pocket I did have a token, I need that to buy Logan. Something broken, it's probably hand woven. At least it wasn't stolen. Hey, that should be a slogan. I'm just saying it's something I have spoken. I wasn't chosen. Life has tried to make me frozen. But look at me now. I'm making paper, but at least I'm golden. Hotter than molten. Not an omen, but I'm still trying to kill myself like Owen Wilson. Very implosion, bang, explosion. How atrocious. Mental corrupt corrosion from deep emotion. Let's go up and down the block shooting. Time to start the revolution. Spread the pollution. You don't have an answer? Well, I don't have a solution. I'm confused. Am I Confucius or confusion? I'll join in on the air pollution. If I don't, I'm gonna get hammer execution. Here's my contribution. A new mind state of evolution. Sometimes through prostitution. Oh, and another prosecution. An underground prophecy toward mainstream society. Sometimes in life, you need a little notoriety. And you and I know what's also good is variety. Hence the word sometimes a clear head up sobriety. If you think you have some issues with propriety, I wouldn't doubt it if you have some type of anxiety. All held down to the mighty, great almighty. He's literally on fire, so he's fiery. On time finally. Now isn't that irony? Out loud but not silently. That's probably why our families have a rivalry. You wanna read about reality in a magazine? That's really bandy. Check your sanity. You wanna hear an F-bomb? Fuck profanity. I really think I'm on the brink of insanity. Caught inhumanity. Feeling agony. And it all over the balcony. No longer angrily with happy apathy. Still got bankruptcy, something like blasphemy. Too easy to be happily, clocking double shifts and everything. Like a lower salary paid wrongly to a good and honest faculty. When he throws shade, it never seems to harm me. That's why I wonder if it's can it be with my HUD family. Called the cavalry to lay them down like a cavity. You saying fuck you to me? Okay, that's a fallacy. It's another fantasy in the galaxy. Very gravelly, with no gravity. Call me your majesty. Passionately, practically, rapidly, but not randomly. It's like me to be hearing good tunes from Rhapsody on a track tactfully with strategy. Very much tragedies, but also valiantly.
I know with his freestyle. Let's kick it off to our judges, see what they thought about it. Up first, he's a platinum producer. Pain One, what do you think about I Know and his song?
You know, I want artists to put their best foot forward in this showcase. So even if they don't have the resources to shoot, you know, a real music video or whatever, you know, we just want them to present themselves as best as they can. And unfortunately, watching a person rap while reading lyrics off of a clipboard for, you know, 5 minutes straight just isn't entertaining. And it doesn't give us a good idea of him as a songwriter, because it was just one long verse. There's no structure. It wasn't an original beat. And it doesn't give us a good idea of him as a performer either, because hopefully he's not going to get up on stage with a clipboard, you know what I mean? But we have no idea. That's the only impression of himself that he gave us. So we have to go off of that. And so if it's a $50,000 contest based on a stage performance for an original song, he just didn't give us enough to make that determination. So unfortunately, it's a no pass.
There you have it. Unfortunately, that is your first no pass from Pain One. Let's move on to our next judge, see what he thought about it. Sean Barron, what did you think about I Know in his song?
Yeah, it wasn't a song. Everything Pain One said is correct. It just wasn't. It didn't do anything for anybody. Yeah, it's very, very early. I would just tell you to focus on the art of making songs, and you know, just study the greats that came before you. So it's a no pass.
There you go. Thank you, Sean. Unfortunately, that is your second no pass from our judges. But let's kick it off to Polo, see what he thought about your song. Polo, what do you think about it?
I'm Pain and Sean hit. So everything I needed to say it's hard to pass something that's a freestyle, someone reading off a clipboard, no hook, no original recording. Like, it's a lot of effort. So it just sounds very early. So just get more, you know, get to the studio, record, write more, get comfortable, but no pass for sure.
All right, there you have it. Unfortunately, that's 3 no passes from all 3 of our judges, but you got some valuable feedback from all 3 of them. So make sure to check out the feedback email to see what you can improve on. That being said, that is our last artist on today's lineup. So before we end the live stream, let's give a quick shout out to our judges. Thank you for joining us today. Up first, he is a platinum producer. He's produced for artists such as Young Jeezy, LUDACRIS, Rick Ross, 50 Cent, 2 Chainz, and many, many more. Pain One, where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm easy to find at DJ Pain One, all social media, djpain1beats.com.
All right, there you have it. Thank you, Pain One, for joining us again on today's event. Our next judge, he's VP of A&R Motown Capitol Records, Sean. Where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm at Sean Barron on Instagram and Twitter.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean, for joining us today. And last but not least, he's A&R Director at Rock Nation, Polo. Where can everyone find you on social media?
On Instagram, POLO _.
All right. Thank you, Polo, for joining us today. And congratulations to all the artists who passed in today's event and moved on to the next round. A big shout out to every single artist that participated today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and watching today's event. We'll see you guys on the next one.